Hey everyone, Humphrey here with Radigods. Let's give you an update of travel within Southeast Asia. So, within the past couple months and in the next couple weeks, a lot of the COVID restrictions have either been completely eliminated or greatly reduced. So if you want to travel to Asia, whether it's Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam, Philippines, it's going to get a lot easier. We'll start off with the Philippines because this news is brand new. Philippines just announced that if you're vaccinated, you don't have to do any testing, and the insurance requirement has been eliminated. So now, it's pretty much back to normal. Just go to Philippines. If you're an American passport, you're golden in most Western countries. So Philippines has pretty much opened up if you're vaccinated. Singapore, if you're vaccinated, pretty much opened up. In fact, in the last several weeks, I've seen the tourists stream in. They're just popping in, running amok all over Singapore. So if you're vaccinated and you can come into Singapore, no testing, no pre-departure testing, no post-arrival testing, no quarantine, nothing like that. Turning to Vietnam. So Vietnam is pretty much like before, where you need to get your e-visa, but as far as the testing and the quarantine rules, those have been eliminated. And in fact, if you want really good information about that, I'm going to link below to my buddy Fat and Broke. He's got a great YouTube channel. He's always walking about. He does awesome walkabout videos, does a lot of content. So I always appreciate other YouTubers that hustle like that to bring you up-to-date information and slightly different content than what everyone else does. So Fat and Broke, really good for Vietnam information. Malaysia. I just came from Malaysia, and Malaysia is great. So you have to download I'm going to butcher the name, Asok-area. So it's the Malaysia version of their COVID application. So you have to download and install that on your phone, and then you have to update your travel information there. And you have to do that before your trip. But other than that, if you're vaccinated, no pre-departure testing, no post-arrival testing, no quarantine. So as long as you fill out that application, that form, you're good. You land, you're good. Now they're supposed to check to see if the application is installed on your phone. And when I got to immigration, they didn't even bother to check. So they just looked at my American passport and let me in. But your mileage may vary. Let's talk about Thailand. Here in Bangkok, Thailand, we're walking on the skywalk. Oh, so cute. We're walking on the skywalk. This is right above Asok station. We're walking eastbound. Thailand, so you still need to get a Thailand pass. This is for foreigners. If you're Thai, you're lucky to be Thai. Well, if you're Thai, you're probably not watching my channel, but if you're a Thai national, then you don't need to do a Thailand pass. You're good. But foreigners, filthy foreigners like us, you've got to get a Thailand pass. For vaccinated folks, there's no quarantine, there's no pre-departure testing, no post-arrival testing. Life is good. You still need to get the insurance. So that's still somewhat of a pain in the ass, but the insurance is cheap. I'm sure someone's getting paid on that. But other than that, you're pretty good. And the Thailand pass now is super quick. I got it in like 7 hours. I got it overnight. And immigration at the airport has been greatly increased or speeded up. So before the Thailand pass thing just slowed things down, they were checking all your documents and stuff like that. Now it's a lot easier. I'm kind of undecided on what to get for breakfast today. I've got to do my Invisalign appointment. This is my second checkup. They're probably going to do some shaving down to my teeth and give me my new trays and all that good stuff. But I guess we'll go down here to indulge. One of my favorite spots to eat. I've never actually had their breakfast, so might as well go down there. All right, so we talked about Thailand, we talked about Singapore, we talked about Vietnam, we talked about Malaysia. Cambodia and Laos, I think they're pretty much open. I haven't been there just yet, but they were actually one of the first to just say screw it and just open up. So now we're basically waiting for Japan on the full reopen. Get down these stairs first. It's always interesting how the Pocket 2 gimbal handles stairs. It smooths out a lot of the shakiness and the jitter. Actually, we'll go over to Starbucks. That's a decent hike down here. So we're waiting for Japan. Japan recently announced they're opening up for package tours. So they were one of the most locked down cities or countries. They basically weren't letting anyone in. Same as Taiwan, and still with Taiwan. So Japan has announced that if you're on a package tour, then you can go there. So that's a controlled itinerary. I don't know if they let you walk around outside the tour. So you'll be able to go back, and hopefully they get rid of that requirement. Hopefully it'll just be, maybe take a PCR test and walk around, quarantine for a day, something like that. Taiwan's screwed. They're not opening up. I don't expect Taiwan to open up anytime soon. It's going to be several months at least. So that's a big disappointment for me because I've been to Taiwan several times and it's a great place to go. Highly recommend it. So there you go. Come to Thailand. Come to Malaysia. Come to Vietnam. Have a lot of fun. Talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye.